Rachel's Top Fives. This week's episode is brought to you by the proprietor of procrastination, the safe haven for cinephiles, the one, the only, Netflix. These are my top 5 Q-tips for Netflix streaming the classics. I personally am completely overwhelmed by Netflix. The site boasts a collection of over 75,000 movies and television shows. Well, for the sake of good reporting, I have stayed up days, nights, and that extra hour on daylight savings trying to find the top 5 movies on the ever-expanding Netflix. Well, there's absolutely no way I could watch 75,000 films, but I'd like to think I watched at least 67,000. And from those, here are my top 5s. Coming in at number 5 is All About Eve. If you're like me and have a flair for the dramatic, then this movie is for you. All About Eve is a tragic story of aging actress Margot Channing, played by the incomparable Bette Davis. Channing struggles with her age and dwindling relevance because of aspiring actress and professional snake Eve Harrington. Eve basically sucks everything good out of Margot's life. She convinces Margot's friends that she's losing it, toys with her fiancé, and ultimately tries stealing her career. Classic story about age envy and mild psychosis. It's a tale most kids at art school can relate to. I'm like 12 years old, maybe, and I'm already worrying about the younger competition in the television world. Watch out, freshmen, I'm coming for you. But somehow, we managed to keep our sanity, or lack thereof, and keep about our business. At the end of the day, we learn the difference between girls and women, and Bette Davis is all woman. Davis is so strong yet so vulnerable. This movie will strip you naked, tell you you're beautiful, and then ask you for the cab fare home. Harsh realities as told by Bette Davis's huge eyes. My number 4 pick is This Is Spinal Tap. This rock mockumentary chronicles the misadventures of fake heavy metal band Spinal Tap. Director Rob Reiner's innate lightheartedness gives the hard rockers a warm and charming underbelly that keeps the audience rooting for them until their fateful end. While it helps to know rock history to understand some of the more obscure references, there are enough goofy misadventures to entertain ages 9 to 90. Number 3 is Trainspotting. Imagine for a second all those mid-90s models described as heroin chic, elbow deep in fecal matter. In essence, that image is Trainspotting. The film exposes the gritty drug scene in Edinburgh following the troubling times of Renton, played by Ewan McGregor. We chase Renton through his bouts with heroin addiction and attempts at sobriety. This is no heartwarming man conquers inner demon tale, though. It's a disturbing look into the mind of a fiend without any pretense or delusions of drug-induced trendiness. Although the upsetting and mind-bending images could make Chuck Norris flinch, the story remains honest. And it's that unrelenting honesty that makes Trainspotting a classic. I do suggest watching this on an empty stomach. Number 2 is Die Hard. I, like any good art school girl, am a sucker for coiffed hair and thick-rimmed glasses. But something about Bruce Willis fighting injustice in a sweat-soaked tank top makes me want to throw out the Vonnegut and pick up a machine gun. Willis plays the swoon-worthy New York cop, John McClane. McClane is the perfect, lustful, wisecracking action hero. He fights terrorists in the name of love and family. If that's not patriotic, I don't know what is. Die Hard is America's movie. I heard a critic was put on the no-fly list because he gave it a bad review. So, if you love America, explosions, and/or sweaty muscles, check out Die Hard. And the number 1 classic now streaming on Netflix is Pulp Fiction. I keep trying to come up with fancy words and witty allusions to describe this movie, but the only word I can come up with is cool. Pulp Fiction is the epitome of cool. Quentin Tarantino's unique directing style and incredible attention to detail makes every scene complex. There's not one flat character in Pulp. Every person is important and dynamic. It's just the right amounts of humor, action, sex, drugs, and John Travolta dancing. Well, this has been Rachel with Rachel's Top 5s. Thanks.